So I come home, and all the press wanted to know was, how big were the waves? I didn't know. I said, my boat literally sits 4 feet out of the water. Anything over 25 feet looks really big. I said, they were really big. Wasn't good enough, they wanted a number. I had heard that in the entire area of Hurricane Danielle, it's great talking to engineers, you know what area means, right? The entire area of Hurricane Danielle, the average wave height was 35 or 40 feet. So I said, I don't know, maybe 35 or 40 feet. Well, being a female, they figure I exaggerated, so they made the waves 30 feet. It was gospel. The waves were 30 feet. Doing research for my book, I learned that I was hit by both eye walls of the hurricane, and at the eye wall, the average wave height was 70 feet. The maximum theoretical wave height was 126 feet. They were really big. So the independent spirit takes me to Philadelphia. I return here to Louisville, Kentucky, my home, the home of all great ocean rowers. And I took a job working for Muhammad Ali, the boxer. And Muhammad was the world champion 3 times. You can't be the world champion 3 times if you don't lose twice along the way, right? So he knew what it was like to get knocked on your backside. And as I studied his life, I remembered a failure is not a person who falls. A failure is a person who doesn't get back up again. So I had to go back. And I returned the following year. But the second time I went the easy way. Instead of going west to east across the mean and nasty North Atlantic, I went east to west across the mid-Atlantic, the kind and gentle part of the ocean. The trade winds blow east to west. The trade winds have blown east to west for all of recorded history. You can leave the coast of Africa in a barrel. You will get to the Caribbean. Right? So I leave the coast of Africa, and I'm rowing, because that barrel moves faster if you row it. And it looks like I'm going to set a new record for the fastest solo crossing. Not the fastest solo crossing for a woman, the fastest solo crossing, period. I am going to set a new record. And my ego is running rampant. That left brain is just out there, right? And I get a telephone call. Oh, the first trip, I lost communications 8 days from the start. I went for 78 days with no contact with anyone on land. The second time, I had 4 redundant communication systems. So I get a telephone call from a friend in Louisville, Kentucky, home of all great ocean rowers. She says, Tori, there's a hurricane in the Caribbean, and it seems to be heading in your direction. I'm like, no. I do my homework. It's my only virtue. I do my homework. I'd studied hurricanes. No hurricane in recorded history had ever traveled west to east at that latitude. It doesn't happen. Why not? Because the trade winds blow east to west. The trade winds reversed themselves. Hurricane Lenny was the first hurricane in recorded history to travel 1,000 miles west to east. It came directly over my boat. Princess Dark Cloud. My moment of epiphany came to me in that storm. I had been trying to row across the ocean, and I'm very close to being out of time, so I've got to sum up quickly. Because I was fighting my own sense of helplessness. I was fighting my own sense of incompetence. I thought if I just get one more academic degree, I will never not have the answer when somebody's in trouble. If I can just climb this mountain, I'll never feel helpless again. If I can ski across this continent, I'll never feel helpless again. If I can row across this ocean, I will never feel helpless again. That was stupid. I rowed across the Atlantic Ocean because I was stupid. To be human is to have moments when we can't make it right. To have moments when we can't fix the bad things right in front of us. Daring mighty things is about getting enough education to do what we can. And to be human is to have moments of helplessness. And I was dumb. At the beginning of my book, I'm a 35-year-old who has no experience with romance. Loser. End of the book, I'm married, because when I figured out that everybody's helpless, I let love into my life, and I let friendship into my life. And to be respected is one thing, to be loved is better. You all will dare mighty things because you can combine your left brain with your right brain and do hands-on good work for our planet. You will teach, heal, feed, and build. You will inform, advocate, comfort, guide. You will criticize, organize, contribute, and in 1,000 other ways serve our planet. And for that, I thank you.